Good morning and greetings from sunny Nashville. I'm sorry I can't be with you all at All Saints this morning on the first Sunday of our stewardship campaign for this year. The theme of this year is living the Christian life. So how does stewardship tie into living the Christian life? Well, part of stewardship is giving, but there's more than just that. We give to a lot of things. If the high school band comes knocking at your door, we give to provide for them. If a coworker has a baby shower or a retirement party, we'll be happy to give to that good cause as well. But stewardship is more than that. Every Sunday at Eucharist, we say, "All things come of thee, O Lord, and of thine own have we given thee." That is the base of Christian stewardship, that everything we have comes from God. And it's folly to think that we have these things on our own merit. Stewardship is about taking care of those in need, taking care of each other, and providing for those generations to come. I'm reminded a bit of the old Philippe Patek ad. Philippe Pateks are unbelievably expensive watches that can cost more than a new car. The tagline of their ad is, "You never really own a Philippe Patek, you only save it for future generations." And in some regards, All Saints is in that category. We've got this gem of a almost 250-year-old building that we need to provide for the next generation. But there's more to Christian life than just maintaining a historic building. Stewardship is vital to maintain the real mission of our church, to proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ, to practice loving God, and to practice loving our neighbors as ourselves. We practice Christian life on a daily basis at All Saints through all the many ministries we support. Reading Camp, Project Echo, Heartfelt Backpacks for Children, and I can go on, Safe Nights, I could go on and on. But the point is there's a lot going on at All Saints. Finally, there's the spiritual practice of stewardship. We give because we want to build the kingdom of God. Stewardship is not a burden. We don't do it for show like the Pharisees we heard about in the gospel today. We give with a sense of gratitude that all the wonderful gifts we have received from God. So some nuts and bolts about this year's stewardship campaign. We're kicking off today, and there'll be 3 more Sundays where you'll hear talks from parishioners like this, like me. And then on November 20th is when we'll have our in-gathering, where everyone will take their pledges up to the altar. So there are a couple of ways to pledge. On our website, there's Easy Tithe that will automatically deduct your pledge from the account you prefer. You can just pledge electronically online, where let us know how much you're going to pledge. Or there's the old-fashioned paper. Any of those work. One thing I would like to ask, though, if you pledge online, that on the 20th, you'll still bring a paper pledge up to the altar to show an outward commitment to the mission of this church and God's mission at All Saints. Another administrative note, we have several parishioners who give very faithfully but don't pledge. It would be great if everybody pledges this year. There's the practical reason of it helps us build the budget for 2023, but also it's an important spiritual practice to make a concrete sign of our commitment to All Saints. Finally, we ask you to consider one additional factor this year. Most of you should have heard about Calvert Concept Charitable Corporation, a local charity forming to advance reconciliation and help address inequities through home and business ownership. If you find you're able to increase your pledge this year, please consider allocating part of that increase to this worthy endeavor. So to wrap it up, as we think about how we live the Christian life, what amount of giving will help you advance that more? Thank you.